This is Intellectual Radio. We here live doing Kinky Conversations. I'm here with I'm Sharon Chester. I'm Phil O'Key. We're here with guests in the house. That's it,
and
Karen.
It's Karen, Intimate Affairs Cox.
And we got another special guest, Marvin. But anyway, we're here to have a great time here talking about main chick versus side chicks.
Yes.
So our main chick versus side chick conversation. So to start this conversation off, we're going to talk about the topic of main chick versus side chick. So when I posed that question this week, we got a lot of feedback from it. And some of the feedback have been positive and some of the feedback have been negative. So before we get into that, we want to actually know, what is your definition of a side chick?
My definition of a side chick is a woman that plays the intimate role for a man when he has a main squeeze, as in a wife, as in a girlfriend, and he just needs a little something on the side to ease the pressure, ease the tension that's built up with his relationship at home. I mean, of course, it's not very popular, but of course, it's popular with the fellas, but not with the women. But hey, that's a whole different story right now.
But then again, this is 2016, so you have a lot of women out here that have that side man, and a lot of these women have side chicks as well.
You mean side chicks would be the side man?
No, you have women that have side chicks as well as a side man. This is 2016. There's no such thing as only a man having a side chick.
Yeah, yes, she's right.
Yeah, these women taking over.
Karen, what's your...
Well, my definition of a side chick. You want the professional version, or you want the ratchet version?
This is after dark. So
the ratchet version is, it's that chick that gonna do whatever, whenever, that the baby mama, the wife, is not gonna do. That's what it is.
Pretty much.
That's keep it honest. Keep it 100. That's exactly what it is.
So basically tonight we have a couple of different views on what a side chick is and who they can be. And that's going to be pretty interesting between us and the callers, the tweeters. People will call in the questions. We want to hear your input, your questions. Call in at 708-223-8953 or hit us in Twitter.
We're on Facebook Live.
On Periscope. We want to hear you all input.
Okay, so I'm going to start this conversation off. So my definition and how I feel about the side chick. The side chick, or the side ninja, I'm going to be politically correct, is somebody that is doing everything that the baby mama, the main lady, is not doing. Personal experience, you can do certain things with the side chick that you can't do with the main chick. The main chick being a wife, baby mama, whoever. It's a thrill. It's excitement.
That's not necessarily true.
It's only for a certain period. If you go home.
That's not necessarily true though.
Why not?
Main chick could be off the hook.
Yeah.
She could be off the hook, but my homeboy just be greedy. You know what I mean? Or the homegirl could just be greedy.
So
side chick is a side chick. It doesn't have to have an excuse.
That's what you're saying?
Yes, it doesn't have to have a reason whatsoever. I had a woman that I was dating, and she said she used to side chick. You know what I mean? Period. She said she was dating a guy that was married. She said that he was completely happy at home. They had no problem whatsoever. But and she was fine playing that role. I mean,
and I know somebody that's exactly
right. So you know, every person has different needs in their lives. You know what I mean? Period. And some people it's just intimacy. Maybe they're fine, stable at home. That's
why it's
secure.
called an open relationship.
Exactly, that open relationship. You know what I mean? Period. And be honest with you. To be honest with you, and this is a take I've had for many years. You know what I mean? Period. You know what I mean? If you're a single woman and you really don't like messing with a lot of single guys who go out and sleep with a whole bunch of different women, What better a guy who has one woman, you know who he's with, you know where he's going tonight. He's only going to her. He's only going to you. You trust that versus messing with a single guy who's trying to hit everything that he see breathing. You know what I mean?
Does
Period.
she know that she the only one though?
That's a whole different story. Man.
Exactly. But you can't. So you really can't say that she's just that only one, and she knows that.
But the point is, they trust it though. They trust.
But the question
that's
of
what
the day is, when did it become popular to be a man?
Basically,
You mean a side chick?
Big man, side chick.
All right, side chick. Yes, we
the
got
main
it.
chick, she gonna always be there. She ain't going nowhere.
When this topic was brought up, I spoke with a lot of different men at my job, and I asked a few of them questions about, what makes them want to gravitate towards another woman, basically making her become the side chick. And I did write down some of the things that they said. They wish to remain anonymous, of course.
Okay, we're listening. Go ahead, spill the beans. Spill the beans.
Pretty much, one guy said, for the record, side chick, they relieve stress. They only want to have fun, and the sex is always fucking amazing.
Okay.
Having a side chick is like being able to rent another guy said, having a side chick is like being able to rent a Formula One race car. You get it and you drive it like it's stolen, pretty much like the adrenaline rush from having one. And he said the girlfriend is like having an old used car.
Wow.
That you drive every day.
Okay, that's the unhappy. That's the unhappy version.
And it costs you money. And sometimes it sucks because you have to keep spending money in order to take. So they feel like they don't have to put that much into the other versus the one that they already have at home. That's
kind of interesting. Stop right there for a second. That's pretty interesting because it goes into the different categories of why do you need a side chick? You know what I mean? Period.
Exactly.
You're not happy at home. Are you happy at home? Etc. Like that. Let's discuss that for a second. Let's not be all over the place. Let's break this down into different categories.
It's not about it's about the excitement. I'm just gonna share from my experience, like the women that I don't dealt with. Like, you can't put me on. I don't want to be on. Now, the women that I don't dealt with, I don't been to clubs, and you dealing with women, and when you do see them, it's like this woman last night, but she hugged up with her man, and I think it's just all about the excitement. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's not really just about excitement. So, I mean, there's an actual a sensual need. Not just excitement. Anything new is exciting, of course. You know what I mean? Period. But sometimes you need that certain intimacy level that you're not getting from a person, or vice versa. And you need that ravishing, that you're not getting from at home.
But you can also talk to her too. See, it's the difference when you could talk to that other woman and you can't talk to your main woman.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning necessarily. Meaning, what are some topics that you feel that you cannot speak with your main woman about versus the side one?
What it is
like
is
when the man is having it rough. You know what I'm saying? And he out working every day, and he out doing this and he doing that. It's like when you coming home, it's like it's an everyday event with that. You know what I'm saying? But when you with the side chick, she asking you how your day is.
No, Marva, I know exactly what you're saying. Being a man, of course, I know what you're trying to say is that when a woman that you stay with, that you live with, that's your wife or your girlfriend, and she's used to that same routine, you're coming home, she doesn't have that same care about really what's going on with you versus this side piece. You know what I mean? She's just trying to get in, so she wants to know about your day, how you doing, let me give you a massage, etc. like that. And those are different ways of different conversations.
The question is, does she really even care?
I think nowadays the quote unquote side chick, they don't know their place. Whereas we all grown. When we grew up, it was hidden. Didn't nobody know about the side chick. Didn't know about the mistress or none of that. Y'all will be in the same room
and didn't even know.
And nobody knew about it. Nowadays, it's popular to be the side chick, and they don't know their place because they calling him on the phone, they texting him on the phone, they see him out in public, they want to front. It's not about that. She don't know her place. They put them both on the same level. Instead of the main chick's supposed to be here, the side chick's supposed to be down here. You're never supposed to put them on the same level.
Well,
She's supposed to know her place. It's like this. It's a basketball team. If I'm the all-star player, I'm speaking about me. If I'm the all-star player, I'm gonna stay the all-star player. Ain't no subs.
Well,
ain't no substitutions. Ain't none of that. But the thing is, they don't know their position. They want to be the star player.
The problem with that is, which is a whole different topic, is we live in a very petty world where they don't care. We live in a very hateful world where people hating on what you have. So therefore, that's why it's so messy the way it is. It starts off all confidential. It starts off on the low and all that stuff. But the way times is, we deal with it every day on Facebook and the comments and all that stuff.
Exactly.
People just don't care about how other people's feelings are.
Okay, so I'm live right now, so I have people actually tuning in and giving their comments about what you were talking about as far as what you can and what you cannot do. And one of the people listening in, her name is Della. She says people let their relationships become complacent, but that falls on both of the people in the relationship. You can't fault your man for things changing.
Wow.
Exactly.
And I can agree with you on that, Terry. I'm sorry, Della.
I also have we actually have we're live with 35 and up VIP Chicago, and we actually have some people from the group that are actually posting in and sending questions also. And I have a Lakeisha, and she's saying that main info, the side chicks get limited info. What do you guys think about that statement?
Main chicks get all the info, side chicks get limited info. I mean, that sounds like
I don't believe that.
That's the trust factor anyway. You trust your main more than you trust the side.
Exactly,
obviously,
of course.
that's a no-brainer there.
But I go back to the fact about the side chick.
Well, anyway, yeah, the thinking wise, like one saying, side chick thinking she's the main chick and not knowing she's just that she's just the main side chick. I mean, that sounds like she's worried about him dealing with more than one side chick. I mean,
Phil, I'm gonna speak from personal experience. I was married. Well, I'm still married. I've been with my husband for 14 years. He made the main chick. He made the side chick.
The main chick.
But that's not what she wanted. She wanted to be with him when it was convenient for her, because she's still doing what she doing. But all along, he's still telling me, oh, I want my marriage, I'm this, I'm that. And it wasn't the truth. I'm telling you from personal experience, side chicks, they want what the main chick had, but they don't want to put in the work. They don't understand. It's work. You build your husband, your mate, you build them up. You make them who you want them to be. And they see that. But once they get that, and once they see what he truly is, that ain't what they want. It's excitement. They excited because, I'm trying to prove a point. Oh, I got her. She thinks she this. She ain't that. I'm going to pull her. That means I'm going to suck. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that to get him. But then once she get him, she realized that ain't what she want. Because now she got to put in the work to make it be what it is.
That is so funny you say that, because
I'm being 100.
I speak on this all the time. And this is why side chicks stay side chicks, or single women stay single so long, because they all hollering. They want the prize. They want the husband. They want to have their life and all that stuff. But they ain't putting on the work. They're not ready to put on the work. I can listen to the conversations that they have, and I'm like, you know what? I would just date you, but I wouldn't want to.
You don't even have to be married. A relationship is work. You put in it what you get out of it. If you giving 100% and they're giving 100%, then you're going to get 100%. But if you're doing 60-40, that's exactly what you're going to get. 60-40. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, that means, I'm not going to lie. I love my dude now. I love them to death. It's communication. It's we talk about, it's honesty, it's trust, it's everything. With a side chick, only thing she worried about is what's happening now. Yeah, she might, the little twos and fews he give her, yeah, she happy with that, getting her hair done, nails done. Yeah, but at the end of the day, he gonna go her way and she gonna go hers, and both of them gonna be freaking lonely. That's how it is.
I mean, and I can kind of understand where she's coming from, because I too was also married. I'm divorced now though, but I dealt with it. I was with my ex-husband for 15 years, and out of the 15 years, I was married for 7. So I've dealt with females on the side all the time. Now, I was told by my ex-husband that, I didn't do anything wrong, that it was basically his own selfish ways.
Mm-hmm.
So even with the woman that he's seeing now, she played the side chick part. She played her part all the way up until the divorce.
Mm-hmm.
And she's with him to this day. And even to this day, sometimes she tries to throw up, she thinks it's kind of funny that she has him. But I always tell people, you always look at the picture in the frame.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Speak on it, sis.
You always
Amen.
look at the picture in the frame, but you never know the story behind that picture.
Exactly.
Right.
So all you're looking at is the fact that, oh, this man is attractive. Oh, this man is funny. Oh, this man is cool. Oh, he go to work. He's a hard worker. I see the way he take care of his family.
Mm-hmm.
He has charisma.
Mm-hmm.
They look at all of that.
But also.
But then again, once you get him, yeah, all of that is fine and dandy. You will get all of that. But are you willing to deal with everything else that comes?
Exactly. Say it again, sis.
So, being the fact that, that they are, I'm not even mad about it, because I know what it takes to build a marriage. I know what it takes to build a relationship. The fact that I was even told out of his mouth, in his own words, that I didn't do anything wrong, makes me feel at peace.
Mm-hmm.
And I know exactly what she's going to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Now, you all do know why side chicks accept that role so easily, beside whatever monetary or other little benefits they get out of it. I've talked to women. I know women that actually date only married men and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And it's because a married guy or a committed guy, a guy who's used to being in a relationship, treats women differently than a single guy. It's a different respect factor. Even though he's cheating, he's cheating and doing something wrong, he still treats her totally different than a guy who don't care. You know what I mean? I'm just sleeping with you. You know what I mean? You can go about your business. He treats her with a different type of respect. You know what I mean? Even if they're just having sex, it's still different the way they treat them. And they're drawn to that. And like you said, that's why they want the life, even if they can't handle life, as you said, they can't handle the life, but they're drawn to it because they're not used to guys treating them like that. So they're like, you know what? I'd rather take that situation and deal with that rather than deal with these dogs out here that's gonna just treat me like I'm a piece of meat, even though they're getting treated like a piece of meat, but they don't seem like it because they're being so sensual with them, they're being so caring with them, they're talking to them, they're doing all the things that they, like you said, Marvin, that they can't do at home, or they feel they can't do at home because they can do it at home, but they feel they can't do it at home because that's what's so important, is what we believe we can't do, because interpretation is a mother. I say it all the time, period. So that's the reason why a lot of these women are drawn to guys who have main chicks, period.
My issue is, when did it become popular to be called a side chick? And then side chicks now, they so disrespectful. Even if you in a marriage and you dating a married man, these hookers calling, I don't mean to say it like that, I'm sorry. These hookers calling your phone all times of night. Back in the day, I'm 41 years old. Back in the day, nobody knew who you was dating. If you was the side chick, it was concealed. You knew your place. Nowadays, side chicks don't know their place. They want to be all out, fronting the man off, cussing them out, calling them on the phone, doing all of that. That's not popular.
But that's just because the female her feelings got involved, and then the ball game changes once that happened. But for myself, I look at myself as the side nigga because I'm dealing with a married woman, you know, and it's
No, go ahead. Finish.
I'm dealing with a woman that's married, and you know, sometimes I think that am I wrong for what I'm doing, you know, or am I gonna get punished for this? You know what I'm saying? But what she did was she made me understand her story when I was trying to make her understand my story.
Mm-hmm.
And I fell for it. And you know what I'm saying? And now it's like I'm so attached to her and I can't let it go. Okay. And it's a crazy thing, but it is what it is.
But to answer Sharon's question about where did it become so popular at, it's not even, it stems a lot deeper than that. You know what I mean? Because you have to look at the world we're living in right now. These people, the way the things these kids are doing, the boldness, the non-caring, look at the fights, look at all this stuff. Everything is so blunt right now that it's ridiculous.
Social media and reality TV, honestly.
Yes.
Social media and reality TV has made it be a side chick.
Yeah.
It's a badge of honor. As when us was growing up, nobody knew. If you was messing around with a girl or female, they was on the other side of town, up the street, around the corner. Nobody knew. Y'all could be in the same club.
I can't say a badge of honor.
Well, let me put it like that. You know, us growing up, and we all in this upper thing age up there. You know, if you had them parents, you had good old school parents. If your mom and daddy had a side chick or a side fella, y'all didn't know about it.
Yep.
They was always uncles, uncles such and such, or auntie such and such. And that woman came to your house and acted like she was just like everybody else.
Yeah.
And he acted like he was just like everybody else. Nobody knows.
And for years, happens to this day.
Right.
Yeah, it
still happens to this day.
But then that was where the times when our parents, they had decency, they had respect, they respected those roles. If she knew she was a side chick, that's what we call it. They ain't call it side chicks back then. But if they knew they were side chicks or whatever, it was kept in the closet. It was kept in the closet. You didn't know when Daddy went to the hole in the wall and played the blues and she was over in the corner and she knew your mama was there. She knew her role. She stayed over in that corner when he was drunk or when the mama left. That's when she scooted up there. Hey, baby, That's how it was.
You're right. A lot of them don't play their role. A lot of them don't play. You're exactly right.
Birth of being ratchet.
And then,
but we have some
reality TV shows.
Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, you know, ever since this whole Stevie J and Jocelyn thing came out, it's like that's when it really became,
and hip hop.
That's when it really became some type of glorified thing to do.
It's the new it.
So
I don't want to be. I'm being honest. I don't want to be nobody's side chick because it basically you're basically saying that you're a whore. That's basically what you're saying.
I'm going to take a break. Intellectual Radio doing Kinky Conversation.
Get it in. Get it in. We get it in and Looking, Miss Thing. You're a queen, never everywhere a queen crane. Sparkles on a bottle of my spade champagne. On your pocket set, entering the insane. Loud, music banging on my neck, my wrist, real diamonds, no play. Bird's eye view from the VIP stage. Circling the dance floor, hunting for my prey. Like a ball of the bed, spade bottle, bling, ring, hand in the air. Mini skirts high. You bring them over here, freak that started. I'm about to get this started. Turn it up, turn around, get it in, get it in, we get it in, let's go. We get it in, let's go. bottles after bottles, going in full throttle. Everywhere I look around, I see another model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a huddle. Wish I had an extra pair of arms, I'd give them all a cuddle. Turn around, put your arms in the air. Pick it up, keep it up right there. Breathing down my neck until she wanted, yeah. Way too ahead of the game, it ain't fair. It's like a baller's affair. Spade, throttle, bling, ring, hand in the air. Mini skirts, high heels, bring them over here. Freak that started. I'm about to get this started. Turn it up. Turn around. Get it in. We get it in. Let's go. Get it in. Let's go. Get it in. Money, 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 money. Gonna spend it, gonna spend it, gonna spend it, gonna spend it. Money, 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 money. I'm gonna make it mine. Gonna spend it, gonna spend it, gonna spend it. It's like a baller's affair. Space bottle, bling, ring, hand in the air. Mini skirts, high heels, bring them over here. Freak fest started. I'm about to get this started. Turn around. Get it in. Get it in. Get it in, man. Hands up. Get it in, man. Get it in.
Welcome back to IntellectualRadio.com, Kinky Kumversations. I am Sharon Chester with Theo Loki. In our studio guests, we have Karen Intimate Affairs Cox and Azalea Beard.
Hi.
And we are talking about this main chick versus the side chick.
We also want to send a shout out to VIP, 35 and up VIP. We got the all white party coming up. June
24th?
June 21st, I think. Anyway, we got the all white party coming up at Ravens Bar and Grill. What was it?
That's
Ravens
the meet and greet.
Oh, the meet and greet. Okay. Anyway,
the meet and greet is May 21st. So if you guys are want a nice time, fun time, come out and party with us and enjoy yourself. You get to see us and have fun and kick it with the. But I want
since everybody throwing in their little plugs, I want to plug Intimate Affairs home parties. You want to redefine your passion? Hit me up at 773-951-2795 to schedule an Intimate Affairs party. Also, if you want the awesomest, the best drink that you could possibly have, I'll bartend at Coop's Den, 148 West Boughton in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Your bar star, Karen, just come out and come see me.
Lawrence Cooper better pay me for that plug.
Lies you tell.
Also, I want to send a great shout out for the glasses that we are drinking out of today. They are brought to you by She Blinged It.
Yay!
So if you guys need custom glasses, art glasses done, or if you would like to throw a paint party or an art social networking, we do those parties. If you're interested in that, please give myself at 414-243-3492 or Karen
773-951-2795. Social artworking party. We paint canvas, we paint glasses, paint shot glasses, whatever it is. We create, drink, paint, and have a good time.
We also, if you're interested, the third Sunday of each month, I do the
paint and sip parties at Coop's Den Sunday of every month. It's $30. All your painting supplies are there. You just come in, have a good. There are full service restaurants, so you can get appetizers and everything. Coop's Den, 148 West Boughton, and you with your bar star Karen and your hostess. So now back to the question at hand: when side chick. I think we got questions.
We have a post, a very, 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 very great post from Sherelle.
Sherelle Taylor.
And she posted this, and Phil's going to read it, but she made a long post today that I think is very, very interesting. And it talks about what we were talking about, the side chick and main chick. And it comes from she brings a different perspective and some insight into what we're talking about right now.
I'm not going to read the whole post, but a side chick is commonly known as a mistress or a woman that's romantically involved with a man who is in a committed relationship. However, after doing some reflecting, not the only type of that's not the only type of side chick. I want to discuss the new side chick, a woman who decides to stay by a man's side after he has expressed his lack of relationship intentions. With her through his work. So many women have made this mistake in at least once in their life. I like to think of the new side chick as an appetizer. You're just there to satisfy the immediate appetite of the man, but as soon as that mouth-watering entree comes out of the table, you just get pushed to the side, literally.
Preach.
Why? Because the entree is what he really wanted. We're gonna just stop right there. What do y'all think about that?
We want to get a man's perspective.
Go ahead.
So basically what she's saying,
She a new type of side chick.
that stick by her man's side.
And what I'm saying to that is I've been in that situation where I've been a side chick. For 12 years, I was with my kid's dad, and I was the side chick. I was in a relationship, but I was the side chick. He had his main, we got kids together, and I'm in the house with them every day. I see you every day. I talk to you every day. I'm cooking and cleaning. We got kids together, but he got a side chick. All the things that he wasn't sharing with me, throws it down in the bedroom. But
Preach.
But he wanted something else outside of what I can do for him. So
I think what it is, Sissy, I think it's more of an excitement. It's a challenge for men. I think it's the challenge of you got your wife, your baby. So I want to poke my chest out. I want to see what it is that I can do. I'm saying for me, this is how I look at it. Phil, I see you in the club. Oh, you so sexy. You so fine. I see a ring on your finger. You married. Let me see if I can pull them. I'm going to suck up and do everything else to pull you. That excitement, because it's a challenge. It's the excitement at that moment.
So it's a challenge for the woman, not the man,
Yes,
is what you
it's a
mean.
challenge
That's
for the woman.
Okay, because you said
It's
challenge
not
for
a
the
challenge.
men.
No, it's not a challenge for the woman, because she's fighting for that position. You already know your position.
Mm-hmm.
You set the roles. You set the rules. You can tell her, look, this is A, B, C, and D. She can agree to it. And when she stop agreeing to it, she gonna start. My sister, Sheila Lewis Thomas, she would say this all the time. When you start effing, all the rules change. It's good when y'all dating or y'all playing around, but once you start effing, all the rules change. You need to know how to put your feelings in your back pocket. But a lot of women don't know how to put their feelings in their back pocket.
All right, we're going to get to the root right here. We're going to get to the root of this. We're going to all skating around the whole thing. We're going to get to the root right here.
Okay, hold on. Let me read this question, because I got some comments that are being posted about what we're talking about. Y'all just blowing up this. Okay. So I have a question from Daryl, and he says, you have side chicks know their place, and I was out with my side chick, and my main girl cousin seen me in car up and told my cousin, the side chick, what was going on. So basically, he was out with his side chick and the main chick and somebody snitched on him and told him he was out with his side chick.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you got to know the rules. Let me say, when I say know the rules, I was looking on the internet today, and would you believe there's a side chick contract that chicks actually
There's an actual contract.
It sure is. I was gonna print it out today, but I forget. But it's an actual side chick contract that says that I'll pull it up while we're talking. But it's a side chick contract that says they will be a XYZ.
I could do you one better. Hypothetically, I'm just gonna say hypothetically because I don't want to put nobody on blast. Went to a concert this weekend. Me, my honey bump. Who sits right? My husband and his side chick. Did I get out of pocket? Did I front off? No, because my thing is it's the respect, and that's what I said earlier. It's the respect. If you give this woman more respect, baby mama, your wife, that's on you. It's the man, the one that sets the tone. So if you saying it's okay for her to disrespect the main chick, and it's good, then that's what she gonna do. But see, me being the diva that I am, I was like, I'm unbothered. I just looked at them. I made them feel uncomfortable.
So pretty much you were there with yours and he was there with his? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to get some clarification.
Yeah, and unbothered. And she was suited to the nines and he was suited to the nines. It is what it is. And that's why I was sitting there like, if you gonna have a main chick, if you're gonna have a main chick or a side chick, you need to, you gotta upgrade. Don't downgrade, upgrade. I'm a diva. I know it is. So if you're gonna do something, just make sure that she got a Beyonce body, got a Halle Berry face, or whatever. Don't downgrade, upgrade, because that's what I'm gonna do for less. And I feel that I have. I upgraded.
But it's just, I mean, when you upgrade, it's more qualities than
just
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You
bank
it's the
account
whole
do
package.
too.
It's like her education. You know what I'm saying? And the things that she's striving.
Makes him feel overall.
Exactly. That kill me when they say she should be looking better than me. That's not the only thing. She might be screwing better than you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm just saying. You might think everybody thinks they're the bomb.
I know I'm the bomb.
But everybody says that.
That's for everybody. I'm putting a stamp. I know what I'm doing.
Before I ask this next question, I mean, just to piggyback off what you were saying, because I've had friends who dealt with situations where they're significant them with other women, and the first thing that comes out their mouth is, she not even all of that. Sometimes it's not based off the looks.
And that's what
it's not based off the looks. There is something.
What is it?
There is something. I can't speak on that.
Every
but
situation is different.
There is something within her, or if a woman has a man on the side, there's something within him that's basically they're gravitating to that. So there's something that you're not providing that they're going to, no matter, like with my ex-husband, when he told me, oh, you didn't do anything wrong. Okay, well, there was still something
wrong that made him have to have a
I'm going to agree with you.
Right.
I'm going to agree with you because that's what my husband tell me. Oh, you didn't do anything wrong. So if I didn't do anything wrong, then why did you go?
Because men can be greedy.
Because it's not even the fact of being greedy.
It's either he could be greedy.
It's about,
maybe I didn't listen to him when he needed to be listened to. Maybe I didn't support him. Maybe there was one thing that he probably really needed me on, and I wasn't there to support him. There are a lot of things that goes into this. Therefore, there was a lot of things that maybe he have done that basically I needed him, and he wasn't there. So guess what? If there was another guy on the side that was willing to listen to me, then guess what I was doing?
Absolutely, and that's different scenarios.
And that's the whole point of side chicks and main chicks.
Exactly. So it's not always about the looks. It's not always about the sex.
You're right. What you're not finding at home emotionally, mentally, psychologically, somebody else will find, somebody else will feel that need, or you will find somebody that feels that need.
So can we go to the question?
Go ahead.
Okay, so this question is coming from our very own admin, Kara, and her question is, basically it's a two-part question. Is it acceptable to be the side chick if you're not looking for a committed relationship? That's the first part of the question. The second part of the question is, what do you do when you didn't know you were the side chick but built feelings for the mate? Are you obligated to let them go, or pretty much do you stay?
Well, I'm gonna speak on that. If you don't know that you're the side chick, it's a difference, because you don't know. Because you could be a married man or in a committed relationship and you don't know nothing about his other life or what's going on. So he is obligated to tell you. If you having sex with somebody, you're not only having sex with him, you're having sex with her.
Exactly.
So he is obligated to tell you. As far as the other question, you have to make sure that that's what y'all agreed upon. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just can't say, well, you know what I'm saying, this my boo, and we gonna do this and we gonna do that. Y'all all out in public. But if that ain't something he want, it ain't gonna happen. I feel the man controls everything. He lays the foundation for their relationship. If he a man like how he say he is, then he will be like, you know what? This my woman, this my wife, this my baby mama. You're not gonna disrespect her. You're not gonna front her off. You're not gonna do none of that. You're gonna play your position and you're gonna sit on the sideline because she the all-star player. That's how it is.
Now, with that being said, we're gonna head to a commercial break. I am Karen Chester. I feel low key, and we are on IntellectualRadio.com.
Kinky Kumversations.
Looking, Miss Thing. You're a queen, never everywhere a queen queen. Sparkles on a bottle of my spade champagne. On your mark, get set, entering the insane. Loud music banging on my brain, on my head, my neck, my wrist, real diamonds, no fake. Bird's eye view from the VIP stage, circling the dance floor, hunting for my prey. Like a ball of the spades, bottle, bling, ring, hit. Mini skirts, high heels, bring them over here. Freak that started. I'm about to get this started. Turn it up, turn around, get it in, get it in. We get it in, let's go. We get it in, let's go. Get it in. I'm popping bottles after bottles, going in full throttle. Everywhere I look around, I see another model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a huddle. Wish I had an extra pair of arms, I give them all a cuddle. Turn around, put your ass in the air. Pick it up, keep it up right there. Breathing down my neck until she want it, yeah. Way too ahead of the game, it ain't fair. It's like a ball of the fair. Spades, bottle, bling, ring, hand in the air. Mini skirts, high heels, bring them over here. Freak that started. I'm about to get this started. Turn it up, turn around, get it in, get it in. We get it in, let's go. We get it in, let's go. Get it in. Money. Don't spend it, don't spend it, don't spend it, don't spend it. Money. I gotta make it mine. Don't spend it, don't spend it, don't spend it. It's like a ball of the fair. Spades, bottle, bling, ring, hand in the air. Mini skirts, high heels, bring them over here. Freak that started. I'm about to get this started. Turn around, get it in.
All right. We are here on IntellectualRadio.com. Kinky Kumversations. I am Feel Low Key with Sharon Chester. Here with in-studio guests, Karen and AZ. and we're talking about main chick versus side chick. AZ has some comments and questions from the listeners.
Okay, so pretty much, I also this is from Della as well. She was stating, the reason why, certain people deal with the whole side chick versus main chick, and pretty much what she went through with her ex. She was just saying that she was told by him that he never thought that she would leave him. He wanted to see how far he could go. A lot of the times, the guys never expect to lose what they have at home, but when they do, they have to either stick with the new one or find someone else.
That's true.
So, how do you feel about that? Feel like when you dealing with the main woman that you have at home, and you never think that she will leave you, or you never think that you get caught, but then when that happens, do you feel like you're obligated to stay with that side chick, or do you venture out and find someone new?
I'll tell you all from a real aspect. I was married before, and when I felt I had a side chick for a minute, and when me and my wife didn't work it out, I didn't want to be with the side chick either. I'm gonna tell you flat out, because I'm like, first of all, it's cheating, number one.
Yes.
I really didn't want to cheat, but I was cheating. So why would I actually commit myself into a situation? Because of course she wanted to be the main chick now, period. Why would I commit myself in a situation where she already know I cheat? I'm already doomed before I even start. So correct. A lot of guys, they not really, the side chick usually, and I can say you got some cases where a sucker take it in, but usually the side chick is always going to be a side chick. Usually. There's very, very few situations where the side chick can advance to that main chick. But even when she's the main chick, he's still gonna be dipping, because in his eyes, she's still the side chick, and she takes his crap. And that's what I want. I want a chick that can take my crap. I'm speaking of guys, not me, of course, but I'm just saying. But that's when I was in that situation a long time ago. I actually didn't want to see my side chick anymore. Period. And And I started totally fresh, because when I started a new relationship, I wanted to be done with all that.
Yes. Well, since you're one male, I want to get another male's perspective. My honey bun, I want you to express exactly what he said when me and you discussed it today about this topic. I want you to tell everybody exactly what you said from a male's point of view. Because he said that most times you have to take yourself out of the position that you're in, man or woman. If you're a man, you have to put yourself in the position of a woman and how she would feel. And even as a woman, you have to put yourself in his position and tell how he would feel. So go ahead and express that, babe.
And you gonna put him on the spot?
Well, because it was very wise. It was very wise with what he said, because it was real. It was 100 with what he said.
Go ahead, AZ.
Oh my God.
While he's gathering his thoughts, pretty much another person tuning in. Hey, Regina, I see you, girl. Basically, she was saying the side chick, when you were talking about how you don't want to be with the side chick, and she was just saying pretty much the side chick pretty much will get dumped, because if you do decide to stay with her, she would never trust you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Your man with her.
Exactly.
So it's best to dump her anyway.
It's dumb to
because
go with
the thing if, for instance, my husband left me for another woman, he with this woman. Now, he left me on these not hypothetically, because I don't want nobody to think that I'm talking crap about him.
Whatever.
Yeah, slander his name. But he left me because I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't got no job, and this, that, and other. She's doing all those things. She cooks, she clean, but some other problem comes along with her. Some other baggage come along with her. Now he got to deal with that baggage. So when they think they free, they're actually not.
I want to kind of interject in here about the side chick, main chick thing. And the only reason why I want to interject in this is because I've had the experience of being a side chick. In college, I used to kick it with, a pro basketball player who was married.
Yeah, she did.
Who was married. And I was the side chick. I was cool with the main chick. Me and her kicked it. But what I was that temporary fix. And for me, I was not looking for a relationship. I was comfortable in my role of being a side chick. At the end of the night, when I wanted some, I went and saw him. When I was feeling that need and wanted that itch to be scratched, hey, what you doing? You in town? Come holler at me. I didn't want no commitment. I didn't want, you can't hug me, you can't kiss me, we can't have no emotional EBS. Just let me do what I gotta do. I was comfortable in that role. Some women are comfortable in that role of being a side chick.
Right, and
but not most women nowadays. I'm gonna say nowadays, most young women aren't comfortable in that role. They gotta front the man off. They gotta call the phone and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. They gotta do all of that. Them compared to us. Them young crazy heifers. Right. And the reason why I say that, older women like myself and you guys, we ain't got time to go through none of that drama. Right. We ain't trying to popcorn nobody. We ain't trying to jump out no bushes. We ain't trying to be in no club all up nobody's face. We ain't got time for that.
And that's what I was explaining to a friend of mine today. We actually had a conversation on the phone, and he was just basically asking me, why do women feel comfortable doing some of the things that they do? And pretty much I told him basically what you said. Sometimes a woman does not want that commitment. They're comfortable with just basically having you come, take care of whatever need they may have, whether it be a conversation, whether it be physical intimacy, whether it be mental intimacy, whatever they may need. And the fact that they don't have to really deal with you on a regular basis, they're able to send you back to where you came from. Some women are comfortable with that. So I understand exactly where you're coming from when you talk about your experience, because you do have a lot of women out here like that. And I was explaining that to him. He never really looked at it that way.
But you know what? With that being said, it's you all are, I'm not gonna say you all. I'm gonna say people are stereotyping what a side chick is. A side chick ain't necessarily ratchet. She can be very classy. Exactly. She can be very sophisticated. Educated. She can be very successful. Yes. She can actually be better than the main chick. You know what I mean? Just to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to assume that the side chick is a piece of garbage because she's accepting that role. She's getting what she wants out of it. Because if she wanted more, then she wouldn't accept the role of a side chick.
That's because, and I'm going to say again, that's because social media has made it popular to be the side chick. And most of the time, it's something negative.
It doesn't have to be about popularity. It's about personal needs.
And I'm going to say,
personal needs.
What's the old girl name that was with the Lakers owner? She made it popular.
What about the side chick that don't be on Facebook, that don't watch the ratchet shows, but yet she's a side chick? You can't blame everything. You can't blame everything on social media.
I'm finna classify. She's a mistress.
That's the same thing.
No. The side chick. This is my clarification. The side chick is the one that want to be on front and doing all this and doing the most. The mistress, you will never know.
That's a ratchet view, though. That's only a ratchet view.
My parents been together 50-some years. I'm quite sure my daddy done had a little chick on the side. At the end of the day, my mama always said, bring your ass home at the end of the night. It don't take all night. And that's what my daddy did. He made sure that me and my sister and my family and my mom was taken care of.
See, that's what y'all hope that the guy is dealing with, is a ratchet chick, because if she's ratchet, then most likely she won't leave you to go be with him. But there are some classy side chicks that can replace the main chick, just to be honest with you. And the only thing keeping them at home with the main chick is he, even though he's cheating, he has a certain loyalty to her. He still does.
What's the loyalty?
It's weird, it's crazy, but it's still a loyalty.
What's the loyalty?
A loyalty that he's not going to leave her, that he's going to take care of her.
That goes to, the Beyonce and the Jay-Z issue.
Right.
She knew about the side chick. She didn't wrote a whole album, put an album about the Lemonade album about it.
Right, could be paperwork. That's right. Tell him, Merle.
She didn't wrote a whole album about how she accepted the side chick. Wait, let me finish. How we finished the whole side chick thing. And I agree with Phil. There can be a classy side chick, because I could tell you from experience. I was a side chick, and I was classy as hell. I had a job. I dressed nice, looked nice, and I had a nice car, nice whatever. I didn't want nothing from my dude. But as a side, I was his man, and he's whatever. But I was just like Phil said. I filled in. I filled in. So what he wasn't getting
22.
What he from her, I filled in. He had her, and she bitching and moaning about. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but she moaning about, well, I don't want to do this. I was like, oh, babe, let me give you a massage. Let me give you rubber band.
You telling you he ain't getting that.
I'm finna say this. I want you to say,
I live with my dude.
What we talked about, what we discussed earlier during the break, what Mr. Earl said. I want you to express that.
Okay, well, Mr. Earl basically he gave his input on his basically what he basically described as the main chick versus side chick. Pretty much like he said, it has nothing to do with them not loving the person that they're with. Now, I don't know. I don't know exactly verbatim, but I will say that he pretty much said, you know, a lot of men look at their woman at home, and he used food as a reference. He said, he pretty much said that they look at the main woman at home as the steak and the lobster, correct?
Right.
But you know, every now and then, you know, sometimes they want to downgrade on that menu, and they may want a Jewtown Polish.
And everybody know the Jewtown Polish can be the bomb.
You know,
you're gonna regret it later, but it's the bomb.
It feels good right at that moment, but
get him, Earl. High cholesterol and that gout and that. But no, seriously, I wish somebody would refer to me to a Jewtown Polish. But you know, that's
that ain't necessarily bad, though. I'm just telling you.
I mean, yeah.
But I do have a comment from Yashika Williams. She said that if the side chick disrespects the main chick and blows everything up, the man doesn't want the side chick after that. Yeah. And is it the young ones?
Yeah.
That ain't necessarily true either.
Not necessarily.
I know all ones can be ignorant too. Because you seen the chick that set her man car on fire, put the gas in his car because I was just watching it the other day. The chick that jumped out the back seat of the car when the dude and his side chick was in the car, and her and the side chick got into a fight.
Well, let me tell you, Sharon, pretty much the company that I work for, I deal with a lot of men. And I've been with this company now going on 13 years. So I've seen it. I've seen the main chicks. I've seen the side chicks. I've witnessed the episodes of when the side chick meets the main chick. I've witnessed all of this. And there's one guy in particular at my job. I do not want to say his name, of course, but he pretty much, he will let you know that, hey, as long as I'm taking care of home, and I never change up my routine, my wife will never suspect a thing.
Exactly.
This man even went as far as to have a secretive app on his phone.
What?
So when
they got them?
Yes, they do. When they call,
it's a different number.
If they call, no, it's not. No, it's the same exact number. But when they call, or even if they send a picture, it goes directly to that app.
Right.
And he checked it when he checked.
You can't see it.
It's called Vault. That's the app.
I'm not sure what it is.
No, I'm telling you, it's called Vault.
But the fact of the matter is that you have a lot of men these days that do come out, and they are so comfortable with the things that they do that they feel that they would never get caught. And a lot of these women out here, you know, a lot of the men will come to you and they'll tell you the truth up front. Hey, this is what it is. This is what I need you to be. And the woman is comfortable with doing that. Now,
my issue with that is that in the beginning, exactly what you said, they are comfortable.
Right.
But once you start juicing, all the rules change. Because women are emotional.
Exactly true.
They're emotional. So they can't just have sex with you and be like, boo, baby, it is. No, they can't do that. Men, They can juice you and be gone the next day.
Not necessarily, because I've witnessed some men
Yeah.
who basically fall in love.
Mhm,
As I would
exactly.
say again, I work for a company that is a lot of men. I have
You got that good,
I've
and you know how to
heard,
put it
right.
down.
I've heard the stories. I've seen what can happen with people doing this. I've seen to whereas men fall in love with their side chick, and man, they kill them and commit suicide themselves.
Yeah.
So this is serious out here.
Yeah.
So people think
You right.
that like Phil was saying, people think that the side chick is just this ratchet female. No, it's not necessarily
Mm-mm.
that. You have side chicks that basically do know their role.
Mhm.
Then you have some men who think they know the role that they're supposed to play, but
Exactly, but they
can't
treating them like the
handle it.
main
But
chick.
right, and
Mhm.
sometimes it's not always emotional for the woman. Sometimes the man gets too emotionally attached himself,
Start
and
doing
it's
too
hard
much.
to break it. That's why one of the people that was tuning in said, "Be careful what you do, because
Yep.
people don't understand this soul tie-in is serious out here.
Mhm.
So you
as my
get
friend
involved with
said,
these people.
you get caught up in the riffraff.
You get caught in the riffraff,
So it's like you don't know what to do.
Yes.
So it's like your heart is involved, your emotions is involved, so you don't know what to do.
Right, so you
Some
but you
people
can't
call
always put
themselves-
the emotional side. You
Yeah.
can't put that emotional stance always on the woman, because you have a lot of men these days
Exactly.
who, I'm sorry,
Are very sensitive.
no disrespect to Will or to you, but you do have a lot of men these days who are transitioning into females that act more like females than they do men.
Preach.
So
Preach.
you can't only just say that the females get emotionally attacked when it comes down to the sex.
No, you're absolutely right.
I'm gonna speak from experience. When I was going through my situation with my husband and he was lacking in certain areas, I would say, I'm just gonna throw out there communication.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't necessarily have to have sex with this man. He basically provided for me something that my husband didn't do, and that was communication. Maybe I needed him to listen. So it's not always about the sex. So you could get emotionally attached to someone without even physically touching them.
Exactly.
They can touch you. They can touch you mentally,
Mhm.
and everything will be.
Oh, that's the biggest thing, because especially when it comes to a woman, because women are very intimate, and they like to be talked to. They like to be heard. They like to be understood. And when you're reaching that, it touches that intimacy. Well, we about ready to close down, you guys. So yes, it's that time. It's that time.
The conversation was getting good.
Yeah,
So,
we had a lot of nice points going on.
Tuning in, saying they really enjoyed it, and
I want to thank you, Phil. I want to thank you, Sharon, for letting me be a guest.
I want to thank you guys for coming and joining us tonight on the show. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, AZ. Thank you, Marvin, in the back. Again, want to send a shout out to 35 and up VIP, and tell you guys to please come out and support us for our meet and greet at May 21st at Ravens Place. Also, start getting your tickets ready for the June 24th all white extravaganza.
Yeah, that's what
white
it is.
together.
All right.
Get your white together. Get it together. And again, thank you guys for tuning in to Kinky Conversation on Intellectual Radio. I am Sharon Chester.
And I'm Phil O'Key.
And we will see you next week.
See y'all.
Bye.
Turn up.
I'm about to get you started. Turn around. Get it in. Get it in. We get it in. Let's go. We get it in. Let's go. Get it in. I'm popping bottles after bottles, going in full throttle. Everywhere I look around, I see another model. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a huddle. Wish I had an extra pair of arms, I give them all a cuddle. Turn around, put your ass in the air. Pick it up, keep it up right there. Breathing down my neck until she want it, yeah. Way too ahead of the game, it ain't fair. Like a baller's affair. Spade, throttle, bling, ring, hand in the air. Mini skirts, high heels, bring them over here. Freak that started.